Alright, who's excited for a sketchbook tour? I'll take that silence as anticipation. So today we're going to be going through my 24th sketchbook, starting with the cover. I painted this. Let's take a look in every single page and see what we've got. So when you first open it up, you see all of my preliminary sketches while designing the cover. I really like this page. And then when you open up to the very first page, it's kind of another recreation of like the cover. So it's like the same character continued with that like 24 branding. And then it also has the date I start and finished the sketchbook. So this very first spread was thumbnail sketches for a Zen Pop box, and I was trying to create art based on that theme. This was my friend's D&D character. So I decided to design my own D&D character. Meet Michael Butts. I don't know, sometimes I think I'm funny. Here he is, aging up. Boom, boom, boom. Some pencil sketches. This girl was inspired. I think I was watching Dirty Jobs and she did like pest control or snake removal or something, and like she was hecka cute, so I drew her. Inspired by Mike Rowe. Some dudes. These were thumbnail sketches for another Zen Pop box. I think these are a YouTuber, but I don't remember who. It looks like a few that I know of. This is from a Marker Universe box. So they basically just send a bunch of markers in one color. You can try out a bunch of different art supplies. More thumbnailing for that. I think I ended up drawing directly on the box. Oh, this goes with those previous sketches with the Zen Pop box. It was polar beer and like Northern Lights theme. I tried to like recreate the washi tape with markers. That was a fun box. I don't know why I don't naturally draw animals, but when I have the slightest inclination to, like, I really enjoy it. Pen sketches. I like the way that the Aurora Borealis looks on the reverse side because I used markers. I think it looks good on both sides. A cheetah. More pen sketches. Another page I don't remember. I must have just mindlessly doodled it while maybe like watching YouTube or something. Kind of like this girl's face. So these are some original characters of mine. Look how cute they are together. Don't remember drawing these. I think it's been too long. This spread, I did a Instagram Designs My Next Original Character. So these two spreads were both from that. If you want more context, check out that video. Our beautiful evil slug lady. These, I think, were inspired by some historical fashion. Oh, I remember now. I had discovered that Six musical about Henry's 6 wives. Henry VIII's Henry VIII's 6 wives. Got it. I don't remember what this was, but it was a mystery box and it came with pastels. Oh, it was a Scarlet box. The print is in here because I was trying to like stop the pastels from bleeding onto each other and kind of see how it transfers. I thought this would help. And then we have a very pretty man. These were some references off of Pinterest. The artist Leslie Hung. It was just like so perfectly drawn. I just wanted to recreate it exactly. That was the plan there. This I think is more interpreted into my style. This I tried to draw the same thing like without sketching it, just going in straight with pen and like line art. And then this one was with more sketching and preliminary stuff. I think these were both from reference as well. This was another video idea. I designed some Regency era characters. They stuffed chocolate covered strawberries. Look at him, he's like Mr. Darcy. That was definitely a reference because I keep bumping into that on Pinterest. I think it's a wedding dress or something. I don't know where these came from. That looks definitely more imaginative from my brain. Some more sketches. I think this is pen mixed with Copic. I don't know, it bled, so I'm thinking maybe it was like a purple gel pen with like a Tombow marker or something. Scrunchied. Oh, this I actually drew. Oh my gosh. I felt like such a like artist. I was with my friend at like a boba shop where they have like live music and we were sketching. Wow, that's so not me at all, but that was fun. And she asked me to show her how to draw a specific body type. I basically showed her as you add more meat on the bones, it kind of looks like it compresses the features. So I emphasized it a lot more there. And then that was more the body type she was looking to draw. I love this. This is my dog. Isn't he the cutest? That's how he sits most of the time. This is more him with his winter coat. Right now he's a much skinnier pooch, kind of like that. I think I was like hoping to design maybe like enamel pins or something. Like a summer version and a winter version and a fall version. Fall summer, winter. Basically, I wanted to showcase that his hair's always like a different length depending on how short I get it cut or how long it is at the time. So like sometimes he's more pudgy, sometimes he's more lean. Hey, what do you think? Oh, he hates this. Does it feel like you're at the vet? But look, what's this? Are you appreciating it? Come here. I'm really quite fond of this one specifically. This was another video where I drew like the same thing over and over and over and over again, like literally, hoping it would get better. I think I definitely learned a lot doing that, but it wasn't all that fun. There was a big mistake. I tried to add color. These were the final two. Oh, more doggies. Okay, let's take a close look. I love these shapes because like I drew him from like him right there in front of me. And I know people are always like, oh, hey, you trying to be part of this video? And I know oh, the cuteness. I'll pet him with the one arm. I really like some of these because I drew them while he was like sitting there and I tried to like recreate the poses. Drawing from a picture reference is completely different than drawing from like reference in front of you, and I think I understand that a little bit more after this exercise. Maybe it's a good thing it's been a while since I drew these. It's more fun to flip through for me. Oh, this was a 3 marker character design. I challenged myself to design a character based off of 3 randomly selected markers. That one was really fun. I feel like I need to do this again. I enjoyed that. There's the 3 colors. It goes from the 100 pack? I don't know. But they were brush markers. More sketches, clearly, because it's a sketchbook. More Poochie. Trying to draw a dude. I don't know what happened between these guys, but she's carrying some bad blood. I think this might have been a Zen Pop box, but I designed a princess character to go with it. I really like the ruffles at the bottom of the dress and the color for her hair. These are kind of interesting. More that I don't remember making. I don't know if I even had a brain this year. Usually when I like look at my art, I think, oh, I remember exactly what I was thinking when I was drawing that, but I don't even have memory of making these. Although this kind of looks like me when I'm on prednisone. Some purple pen sketches. That looks like I was redrawing my lion sculpture. Oh, and here we have Wheels and Scoot and a very abandoned Dex. As per usual. This has to be one of the best illustrations of Wheels I think I've ever made. I'm kind of proud of myself. Oh, here we have the whole gang. Wheels, Scoot, and Dex. And then Wheels, Dex, Scoot, and Blubfish. I don't know what pen I used for this, but I'm kind of like digging that page. I like the way the characters are kind of laid out, and then I filled the space with the blubs. Oh, here's some more of them. Wheels, Scoot, and Dex again. I think this was a video where I was trying to redesign Dex's outfit because I always kind of avoided drawing her, so I was like, something needs to be done. I also gave her a pug. If there's a character you don't like drawing, just give them a pet animal companion, and oh my gosh, so much more fun. Here they are again. A couple Dexes and a Scoot. I really like this one because it just looks like you're peeking into the character's lives, and I think it just gives them a lot more life. Sharing a secret or something, or an ice cream. Here's some more of them. Scoot. Some thumbnails for, I think I did a really big illustration. I bumped into that recently and I didn't really like the way it turned out, but I really like these. That's so cute. And then there's Scoot's like color redesign. Count as redesign if it's just changing the colors. Sketches. I tried to use like much more softer swooshy lines for this one. And I really like this sketch. Something about it like looks like her head's tilted up a little bit, which I find really difficult to do. I think it's because you see like the underside of her nose. Oh, these are Sharpies. Oh, I used the fabric Sharpies for this because I'm like, I've never really used these, but you can see they're way neon, and I drew these quite a long time ago. These are just regular Sharpies, but these two are the fabric ones, and they're still very vibrant. They almost glow. I actually really like this sketch too. These are from Sea Lemon's 30-day fruit challenge. I decided to add another thing on top of that and make a mermaid. So this one is a watermelon. I have a blueberry. This is a pineapple, lemon. Hopefully it's obvious. Oh, and then banana. This one I had a lot of fun with. I focused in on it a little bit more and really worked on the design. And I have a finished illustration that's outside of this sketchbook. I think it was like a mystery art box that gave me some art supplies that made me think of the banana. And so I was like, I'm going to continue that art challenge or something. But these thumbnails are kind of fun to look through. It almost feels like I'm looking at someone else's sketchbook, and I think it's like helping me appreciate the art a little bit better. Oh, and then here we have the strawberry. I actually designed 2 characters because I couldn't settle on one that I liked more. We got our gladiator strawberry merm, and then our mermaid that just is straight up a strawberry with body parts sticking out. And of course, a blowfish. Here we have some more purple pen sketches. I like to do this when like I haven't drawn in a little bit and I'm like trying to like pump something out, but like fill some sketchbook, because sometimes when it's been a while you feel like you just need to make something and you don't really know what it is. I like to use a pen for that, especially when there's marker on the other side, because it's like it doesn't feel like it's that important of a page. You kind of just use it as warm up. This is when I was getting into like trying to design more historical outfits. I'm really happy with the silhouette of this one. I was watching a lot of like history bounding and like people recreating fashion like with the methods of the time. This was another Zen Pop box. I think this one had a finished illustration as well, separate from here. I ended up drawing like a cat with a fun pattern. Ooh, I really like these two. They look like they could be friends. And then here I was swatching a new art supply, coming up with an idea of what to do with it. I think that was another mystery box. Oh, this is where I drew with Sharpies. I don't know what happened here, but it was not like that before. These splotches. I used Sharpies. I ended up using every single Sharpie I owned for this to design different characters, each kind of monochromatic. I really like this sketch still. I liked it so much I was like, I'm gonna try and redraw it to color it so I don't ruin it. I remember now. Also something underneath that, which you'll have to watch the video if you want to see how that one turned out underneath. Next page. Here's some original characters. There's Maggie and her cousin. And if you don't know, Maggie is Magna Girl. She's an original character I've had since I was probably like 11, and that's her best friend. I was designing some little like kindergarten-y outfits for Maggie. This is when I was practicing drawing hair. I wanted to learn or dive deeper into how to draw curly hair. This is a spread I made with that in mind. Here I did like a redesign of Maggie's Magna Girl outfit, and oh my gosh, this was so much fun. I love the little knee pads and the little shoes. Reminds me of like Batgirl of Burnside, but they redesigned Batgirl and gave her those like, you know, Doc Martens. Gave Maggie a bit of a overhaul. This was from learning to draw scrunchy poses or something. I just wanted to be able to draw characters that weren't just standing there. So this was me drawing from reference for that. And then this one was me taking what I learned. More original characters, Maggie and her friend. Drawing people interacting is not easy, okay? I'm pretty happy with that one. And then I just re-sketched that on the other side. More of my dog, another monochromatic outfit. Oh, I didn't see this one. Okay. This I remember, I did it on my bed. I took a character that I really liked the colors and the style of, in this case, Princess Aurora, Briar Rose, Sleeping Beauty. So I tried to like modernize the outfit. Some of them are a little bit more historical than others, but I just wanted to take that color scheme and like the basic idea and shapes, and see what I could do to make it a fun outfit. Came up with a skirt that kind of used the elements of her original design into something that's more wearable. I watched a video by Zoe Hung. Is that who drew that thing over here? Wait, there it is. Oh, Leslie Hung. Hey, I was close. It was a video by Zoe Hung where they dived into color theory specifically for markers. So I tried out a few of the concepts. I think it worked really well. I only like just like dipped my toes in it, so I want to like watch it again and maybe absorb a little bit more. Kind of see the process I went through for it. Adding more colors and focusing really hard on like contrast. This is a continuation of the Sleeping Beauty sketches. This one's probably the furthest I got with it, and I think it turned out pretty well. And we have a cute little face there. I tried to do that same thing with Sleeping Beauty, but with Minnie Mouse. I really tried to draw Minnie's face. People who can do those really stylized cartoon stuff, you have my respect, because you have to get those lines exactly right or it's not going to look like that character. I use a specific Minnie Mouse, a more retro one. I really like the color scheme of. I think she has like the yellow shoes, turquoise or blue skirt, red hat. I could be wrong. But I took the outfit and tried to come up with different ideas using the same basic principle, actually the color black with polka dots. And it's seriously so much fun. I recommend it. Oh, and the hat. Like she has the hat. So I included that too. Another drawing of my dog. Warm-up kind of sketches before filming. This was when I redrew my entire wardrobe so that I could like switch out the outfits, see what I could fit into the wardrobe. I used the principles of like a basic capsule wardrobe to accomplish that goal. There's my clothes and me. And this is a continuation of that. And then on this page, I did more historical stuff. I think I had a reference for this one and I really liked the way that turned out. I drew arrows. I'm like, look at this one. This is the good one. Look here. Divert your eyes. Look here. Some more historical stuff there. Tried to draw a dude here, a little girl looking up. I don't like that one. It's better than that thing, whatever that is. But I also really like this side profile and that side profile. This girl leaning into a sewer, it looks like. I don't remember drawing that one either. This was for a video where I had told myself I wasn't gonna let myself take any shortcuts. But now that I finished that, like the end result was better than most of my end results usually are. But I think it was just kind of suffered through it. As much as I like want to be like those artists that like can create finished illustrations and sell them or something, it's just not me. I like sketching, okay? I don't like to have to draw for a reason other than just to draw. I don't know. I'm scared to say that. But it's the truth. So this was me designing a character based off of an orange. So I was continuing the Sea Lemon 30-day challenge, much more than 30 days later. And I decided to break my own rule and not do the mermaid thing. As you can see by the lack of mermaids. Turning the page. We have some doodles on the opposite side. I just was falling in love with the color orange from that previous page and I wanted to just throw it everywhere. Just a pretty basic outfit. I feel like I draw a lot of characters in something similar to that. Guilty pleasure situation. And then we find ourselves at the last page. So here we have the thumbnails for a finished illustration where I drew a dude with some roses, because that's what I've been calling the drawing. Dude with roses. Seems only natural. And I really like the color combo that I used and the drawing turned out pretty good too. So that was a really nice way to like end the sketchbook. I always like to check inside the pocket in the back and see if there's actually anything in. Oh, there actually is! I feel like last time I had nothing in there. What do we have? What do we have? Here is the sketch for my capsule wardrobe. I drew like just me so that I could put clothes on top. It was like a paper doll thing, which I think, oh, that's these. Here's all the little outfits. I put them in a baggie and you've got your little paper doll. Boom! Cute. So there's a bunch of those. There's some pants, there's a skirt, there's a little overall dress, short, etc. All from that video. This is a sunflower. This was not drawn recently, but I was cleaning my room and I found it, so I must have stuck it in here. Same with these. I think these are from like at least 2019, maybe even October 2018 for a Inktober thing. I was planning out some drawings that I never actually ended up inking. This too. These are supposed to be like sisters, like witch sisters. Remember her name was like Hyacinth and I think she was Sage or something? There was like a whole story and like there's a reason she has all these tattoos. There's a reason she doesn't. And anyway, these are from, I think, an Ohu marker review. I'm just kind of showing the difference between a water-based and an alcohol-based marker. This was comparing Copic markers to Ohus. This was comparing the 2017 Ohus to the 2018 Ohus. Clearly one was older than the other. The colors changed a smidge. Here I was trying to find the closest to Ohu markers. Here's showing you what it looks like when you blend with a brush marker versus a chisel nib. You basically get very similar effects there. And then water-based and alcohol-based markers in comparison. Again, those again are pretty old. I must have found those cleaning. Couldn't get myself to throw them away, so here they are. How did I fit these in here? Oh, and I drew on the back too. So that was my 24th sketchbook. It took me, I think, almost 6 months to fill, which is a bit long for me, but I don't need to make excuses. Whatever. You can kind of see how that has held up. Did I just use a white gel pen? Because that looks good. I just designed my newest sketchbook and I used a Posca pen and it's like a lot thicker, but I really like this. And now that I'm looking at this and like feeling it, and now that it's not as much of a part of my life as it used to be, I'm like really appreciating the like texture of the acrylic paint. And I might have to put it on my new sketchbook, although I haven't yet. And now I'm feeling like I need to. But anyways, thanks for coming along with me. It means a lot that you're interested in my sketches. If you want to see any of my old sketchbooks, I've actually filmed a flip through of every sketchbook I've ever filled. So all 24 of them, and they're on my channel, starting with when I was like 14. You can kind of watch my entire journey from beginning to now. If that's something you're interested in, check it out. If you made it to the end of the video, let me know what your favorite thing to draw in your sketchbook is. For me, it's clearly girls or my dog. I'm interested in knowing what you like to draw. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys all next week, and I hope you have a delicious evening full of waffles. Bye!